and yeah, some card for if you shopping and go for a restaurant. Yeah. And here is the outline. So I will talk a little bit about the program information. The second part about the Vietnamese culture, something that you should do and shouldn't do when you are in Vietnam, and some personal preparation. And let's kick off with the program information. So here we will have 1 week together. So on Sunday, we will have two-time pickup and then accommodation check-in. And after that, you will have your all free time. And we will start the program on Monday. And we will have 1 hour for the eye-breaking activity. We will interview you with our Vietnamese birthday so that you can get to know to each other and also bonding with each other as well. And then we will move to our unique experience side to have your field work here. And for the whole day, and remember that it's lunchtime will be your self dining, and then you will move to one of our alliance program with at the university to have the group sharing and mentoring section with accurate as mentor as well. And on Tuesday, so we will have the company visit and the sharing from the company. We could take around 1.5 hour or 2 hour. And then we will have the lunch together, and then we'll bring you to the business side again so that you can have the field work here, and also the group sharing and evening mentoring section as well. And the same on Wednesdays. So in the morning, we will have the field work for the business experience, and then in the afternoon also field work for the business experience. And in the evening, also the group sharing and evening mentoring session. It will be the same on Thursday and on Friday. So in the morning, you will have the field work business experience. And then in the afternoon, around 1 hour or 1.5 hour. And then you will move to Suriname, Vietnam to have your project presentation and closing ceremony. And then we will have, after finish all of the activity, we will have the farewell dinner as well. And on Saturday, we need to check out before 9 so that we can start our tour. We will visit Independent Palace and Gucci Tunnel. And in the evening, we will see off one group at and then on Sunday, we will see off the last group at night 5 a.m. in the morning. And here is our pickup time and also the see off time. So yeah, on January 5th, we will have two-time pickup at 11 and at 2:20. And for the see off, we also have two time on January 11th at 7:50 and on January 12th we at 9:05 a.m. And remember to check out the hotel before 9 a.m. on January 11th. And we have the Zalo group. So when we come to the airport, we will send a picture of us so that you can recognize us. And here is our business experience size. We will have 6 shops and also 6 shops. Here the Craft House, Blue Saigon, Non Tum, Pottery Studio, FPT Long Châu, and FPT Studio. So for FPT Long Châu, because like the shop is kind of small, so we will separate the group into 2 shops kind of nearby to each other. So we have half the group will be at 375 high button stick, and half of the group will be 409 high button stick. It's kind of close to each other, so we can walk. And then for the meals, we will cover you some meal lunch on January 7th and lunch in your city hours exploration in Uchitono on January 11th and the farewell dinner on January 10th. Here is our accommodation. I think you already know. So we will stay in Ko Chin Yan Hotel, and the room type will be the twin rooms, and we will have two key cards for that one. And yeah, we have the check-in time will be after 2 on January 5th, and check-out time before 9 a.m. January 11th. Yeah, so yeah, we have a strategy to grow Wind in 2025. So we will turn more of the document into digital documents and reusable item like the bottle water and also the name tag. Yeah, for transportation. So we will provide the transportation from the hotel to during the program. Especially, we will arrange the shuttle bus from the hotel to your shops in the morning and from the mentorship section back to the hotel in the evening. So from the shop to the Swinburne for the mentorship. So you will make your own arrangements. So please always be punctual for all of the visit and other scooter program. Yeah. So if you are late, so please kindly book the Grab or taxi by yourself to come to the destination. And for the note, so please wear the comfortable shoes, but not slipper during the programs because you will walk around the beginning experience size kind of often. And yeah, you will it has to bring along with your own water bottle. And here in Vietnam, it's kind of dangerous for you to use a motorbike, so please don't use motorbike and alcohol. Um, yeah, so you will come here for 1 week, so it is better for you to have a travel data roaming plan, or you can consider to purchase a travel data SIM card to departure. And depending on your arrival time in Ho Chi Minh City, maybe we don't have enough time to purchase a SIM card at the airport after you land. Yeah, and also you should be aware about your health and safety during your stay here in Vietnam. And also always be careful with your personal belonging at all times, especially when you go to the public and crowded area. Yeah, COVID-19 is no longer serious here in Vietnam. However, we use motorbike and we have a lot of drugs and pollution. So mask wearing is also a good thing for you to protect yourself and also do some essential service. So you still need to use the face mask. And for the application mobility, so I think you already received an email to invite you to log in our mobility application. So here is the icon of our mobility app. So here we will put every information about your program, and also you have a function like remind you about the agenda so that you don't miss any activity. Yeah, so you can check your email to see our account activation emails. So you just need to click on the link and then register using your email and the password. And yeah, after that, you can see our interface here. And then you can try to make a shortcut on the computer if you like. So you can click on the link and you can see the install app here, and you can click on install and it will install on your laptop. And also on smartphone, you also can make a shortcut. So here it's on iOS. So you click on the link and then you click on your share button and you do the add to home screen and it will add to your phone. And kind of the same to the Android. So it's also you using the link and then you click on the three dot button here and then you add to the home screen as well. And you already installed the app on your phone. And for your notification, you can turn on your notification so that it can remind your schedule for you. So you just need to click on the home here and you will accept the notice and then accept it and it will send you the reminder every evening before the tomorrow's schedule. And here is our function. So we have the profile that you can provide your personal information, the document, and the pre-departure information, and also the program where you can see the detailed agenda and the program material and certificate when it is ready, and also some local recommendation that we compile as well. So you can see some recommendation about the restaurant, about the rings, and also some tourism in Vietnam. And also you can find the contact of our staff as well. And yep, so far so good about the thing about the our programs. So do you have any questions so far? Okay, so I will move to the second part of my presentation about the Vietnamese culture. So as you may know, our cuisine is kind of diverse and various as well. So when you come to Ho Chi Minh City, it's very popular for the broken rice and also the bread. So you can try the broken rice here. And also Vietnam is also popular for pho. Um, and also some spring rolls and it is a rice paper salad. It's made from the white papers. And also in Vietnam, it's also very popular with the bean dessert as well. And here for the plug time, so in Vietnam, we primarily use the plug type H and COF. So if your plug type is different from the type A and type C and type F in Vietnam, so recommended you buy a travel plug and power adapter before coming to Vietnam. And one thing very obvious in Ho Chi Minh City is that the traffic jam. So during the peak hour, it really have a severe traffic jam. So sometimes it could take us around um, more than 1 hour to come back to the after work. So it's kind of have a severe traffic jam in Ho Chi Minh City. And we also have some public transportation like bus and trains. However, it's kind of inconvenient because like we need to wait for a long time to wait for the bus. And for the train, normally we just use to travel to another province or city. And here for the drinking, we don't drink the tap water. We always boil the water or drink the water bottle. And let's move on to something that you should do and shouldn't do when you're staying in Vietnam. So the first one, so be prepared for the traffic as I mentioned, because like we use scooter very often and so that is kind of different from yours. And also, if possible, you can try to learn a few basic phrases in Vietnamese, like how to say hello or how to say sorry or thank you. And yeah, one recommendation for you is like try our local cuisine. Especially remember to ask for the price before you buying or eating or drinking or using any service in Vietnam. Um, and when you shopping at the local market, try to make a bargain as well. I mean, negotiate your price. So you can lower the price at the half of the price. And yeah, and also be prepared with the weather as well because like it's changeable. We cannot predict it. Yeah. So if you visited some really the site or the temple, so remember to rest modestly. And when you entering the temple or someone's house, So remember to take off your shoe as well. And we really have a high hierarchy. So yeah, respect the elderly. And if you are handling or taking something, you should use the both hand to the older people. And something that you do not do. So yeah, don't touch someone's head. For the first time you meet that person, so it's kind of disrespectful if you touch their heads. But after you get familiar with them and you close enough with them, so yeah, you can touch their heads. And again, don't drive motorbike. And one of the adventure game for you when you crossing the road. So don't freak out. Be confident. You can make eye contact with the driver, and also you raise your hand to the driver will let you go, but don't hesitate. Um, yeah, when you are walking around the street, also don't carry more money than you need. And also, again, don't forget to keep an eye on the belonging in a public area. And on the street, we will have some random driver, so don't accept it all the way. Book the driver to the application. Um, and yes, again, don't drink tap water all the way during bottled water. Um, and don't underestimate the weather as well. So here's some table manner. It's just like, yeah, don't let the chopstick fall down, and also don't point the chopstick to other people when you are talking as well. And some personal preparation, very last part from us. So here, cash. So here in Vietnam, we still use cash quite often. And for the international student, it is easier for you to use your cash to pay for the service. So you can exchange the cash from USD to VND in Ho Chi Minh in some in international airport or in some local bank as well. Or you can consider to withdraw the card to the ATM spot with your Visa and MasterCard as well. And also the SIM card you can consider to buy and here in the national airport. And remember to bring your technology device as well for your studying and for your presentation as well. Here the clothes. So yeah, so just prepare the smart casual clothes for your tip for your business experience in the site and also the company visit as well. Also sunblock and the light jacket and especially the umbrella because like it's kind of uh, easy to rain in the afternoon. Water bottle, some insect bites or itchy skin, and bayonet or anti-insect strips. Yeah, basic clothes, the insect spray, hat, and backup umbrella, and also the medicine as well. So maybe some of them will be the first time to come to Vietnam. So maybe the weather and also the food is not familiar with you. So it's easy, you easily to get sick like fever or stomachache. So prepare some medicine for the common illness, like headache or stomach upset or some sickness and some insect bite as well. And here's some application of called Google Translate and the web app you can download now and research and get familiar with the app so that you can use Grab for transportation and also for the food order as well. Yeah. So here's some transportation for you. You can use the Grab that I mentioned. And also the same as app is like electric car and electric motorbike, so it's friendlier to the environment. Yeah, I think I already finished my section. So do you have any question? You can ask us now.
Any questions? Anyone? Okay. Later I will send the slides around via the Canvas announcement. Maybe a few things to highlight. Yeah, Bin, you are arranging for the Vietnamese students to meet them at the hotel lobby on day one so that they can go together, or you are arranging for them to go to the classroom straight away. Okay, on day one, that means on Monday.
Yeah, on
Monday, which
Monday.
is the 6th of January, we must be in class by 9 a.m.
Mm.
Yes.
So we will gather together at the lobby so that we will go together.
Okay, what time do you want them to gather at the lobby? And then based on the transportation and the traffic delay, how much time do you need to go from lobby to the classroom?
So from I think around 30 to 45 minutes, depend on the traffic. So I think we need to gather at 8:15.
8:15, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 8:15, the vehicle will move out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so those who are late, when we move out, you will have to take your own Grab, but try not to be late, because you're staying in the same hotel. That's the reason why we want to be together. So for this particular course in Vietnam, Bin has actually arranged a transportation to bring you to a class. In other runs, actually, we don't have this arrangement, so we have to thank them for this. Yeah, so let's take the bus together and then go to class. So at 9 o'clock, the class will start. Okay, so Monday, how the program will be like is that, the class will start at 9, right? Together with the Vietnamese student, we have icebreaker, and then we'll move out to the business experiment site at 10. Right, so the timing is quite tight. So 10 all the way to 5 p.m. Right, this is where you'll be at business experiment site and traveling back to a classroom, because by 5 p.m. you must be back in class. Okay, so for those who are checking in under the main group, because you look at the fetch and send from airport, we only fetch and send the main groups, right? Yeah, so those who are actually going earlier or leaving later, right, as long as on Monday morning appear right at the hotel lobby at 8:15 for departure. Yeah, we try to be flexible with your personal arrangement so that you can go to Vietnam earlier. Some actually flying, most of you are flying at their own timing, right? Yeah. So make sure that you're in class so that it does not affect the discussion, right? Either in your GBA group or with the business owners and the business manager. Because once you are on once you're in class from 9 a.m., right, 9 to 10, there's a session whereby you do an ice breaking. After you move to the business experiment sites. At the sites, the business owner or managers will actually give you a quick brief of their business, right? And then allow you to ask some questions. Then from there, you start your work, and then of course you have the ongoing interactions every hourly and so on, right? But you do not want to be late, because why? They're actually hosting you at the shop. They're waiting for you, all right? Anyone has any questions? Dress code at the business experiment places, right? The sites should be respectful. Okay, no sandal shorts, singlets, and so on. Be respectful. Okay, and then from my experience, if you are in a place whereby doing business, right? Yeah, they will sit you probably at one corner where it's quieter, or it's not used by the customers. But if you sense that the place is very crowded, of course, look to the business managers to see whether or not they want to move you to another corner, because why? Customer first, right? That the place is actually a place for doing business. Anyone has questions? Okay, rooming arrangement. Nancy.
Thank you, Patrick, for reminding me. While students are thinking about the question, I think we should remind them about the room allocation. But talking on Zalo group, student can choose your roommate and
Same
indicate
gender.
yes, based on your gender, same gender. So I will send the link again in the Zoom chat. Okay. Maybe I will remind you again after the session. If you don't choose your roommate, we will arrange. We will assign randomly. And also, we are looking for a female student leader, who will help us to communicate with the student, gather student, in the morning to be on time. And because I and Dr. Patrick not stay in the hotel with you, so the student leader can help us to take care of the student in an emergency case. For example, some student got sick. Yeah. And the female student leader will get a single room at the park. Yes, let me know if you are interested. Thank you.
Oh, that's good.
And one more thing, because we have the 2 trip for epoxy off. And the second one is on a Sunday, 12 January. I understand that some students do not book the same hotel. So
Is it?
yes, because we check out the hotel on 11th
I see.
January.
Okay, understand.
Yeah. So for the group, for the second group, we need the student to discuss and let us know the pickup point, one pickup point for them to come and pick up you to the airport. And the last thing I think is a friendly reminder about the Vietnam buddy. Unlike you, they don't have the financial support to come to Vietnam to enjoy the Vietnamese food and meet the local friend. And they don't got the flight ready to you like you. So please be nice to them. Don't
Yeah,
treat
okay.
don't treat them like the assistant to ask them to go to buy your food, to buy your drink, something like that.
Yeah, thanks, Nancy. Okay, those students, they're actually volunteers from the Vietnamese universities, right? So they're actually helping us with the assignment. They don't have a 5 CU, but at the end, of course, we will give them a certificate of completion, right? In recognition, of their contribution. You can ask them about anything that is very local. In other words, local preferences. What do people their age like? Maybe what do elders their age, elders in Vietnamese like about the goods or the services that the shops are offering. Yeah, same thing. I mentioned to you that SUSS students are not in the shops as workers. You are there to give ideas and work with the managers to implement the ideas. So I have seen your assignment came in, right? On the discussion board, right? Just make sure that your ideas are practical and implementable, right? On day 1. In other words, at 10 a.m. in the morning on the 6th of January, you are at the shop, right? So at the shop, after the briefing by the business owners, you will say, okay, this is my experiment 1. I'm going to implement now. And I want to see the results at the end of day 1, right? Worst case will be at the end of day 2. You must implement it. Okay, so this we look at the ideas. You can always ask me questions when we meet on Monday itself in Vietnam, because you can modify to make sure it can be implemented. Right, like in the classroom I mentioned to you, the slowest start is that the experiment must be implemented on day 2 in the morning, on Tuesday morning, so that you see results on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Otherwise, it will be too late. No, but feel free, because you'll be feel free to talk to me, because we'll be meeting on site as well as in the classroom. Anyone wants to ask about U trip, whether it can be used? Young people have U trip, I guess. Can it? Okay. Nancy.
I can say YouTube is not popular in Vietnam, but we accept the Visa, MasterCard in Vietnam. Yes.
Sorry, U trip is not popular.
Yes.
Okay. What is the most popular sort of transaction, currency or card?
I think if your card have the Visa or MasterCard logo, we can use in Vietnam.
I see. How's the weather now?
End of this year, Ho Chi Minh City quite cool. But in January, the weather maybe become hotter a little bit.
Like 30?
Yeah, around that.
30. Okay. Okay, when you're having a company visit, I really wish that you can be slightly more formal because you're visiting a corporate place. You're likely to see them more formally. Okay, any questions, anyone? No? How's your messaging on the Zalo? Have you been talking to the business managers to fine-tune your business experiment before you submit yesterday? Okay, should you encounter any problem, for example, the business managers may not respond very promptly and so on, yeah, be nice, talk to me, talk to Nancy, or talk to Bean. Yeah, we will actually socialize with them because sometimes it's a language issue. They may not be able to read English very fast, right? Just like, we can't read Vietnamese, except for one student, I guess. What time is the hotel check-in? Good question. Yeah, thanks.
2 p.m. for check-in and 12 noon for check-out. But on Saturday, 11th January, we will check out earlier because we need to get ready for the cultural immersion day.
Okay, I've been mentioned to bring your laptop because you have a last day, demo day, the presentation itself. So you need to have a laptop to work on, right? I would like you to enjoy Vietnam. So I always tell students, right, each one prepare a few slides. So in our group, if you have 5 persons, right, including the university student, right? Also, the Vietnamese student, they also prepare a few slides. So if each one prepare 3 slides, right? If our group have 5%, including the Vietnamese university student, then it's 5 times 3, 15 slides at most. Okay, so don't go beyond 15 slides. 12 to 15, I think that's good enough for the presentation. Yeah, you can speak more, verbalize your ideas, the discussions, and so on. Don't have to prepare too many slides so that you can spend more time. Yeah, exploring Vietnam. Try to do those slides during the office hour where you're at your business experiment places, right? Instead of doing at night. Okay, so avoid doing the slides at night. Okay, how's the rooming? Do you see Nancy, most of students chose their roommates, and then is there a cutoff time? Because by a certain cutoff time you actually randomly assign, right?
Yes.
So are you going to give them a cutoff time?
Yes, end of this weekend, by this Sunday.
By this Sunday, yeah. Okay, so this Sunday is 29th of December, 2359.
And I want to remind students that if students want to change or switch their room, let me or Ben know, because there is a case that the student got sick and the ISUS need to call the hotel to reach out to the student, but because the student changed the room, so they have to check room by room, and it takes time.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, one question. Because there's a transportation from airport. Some will actually arrive earlier. Can they wait for transport? Nancy or Bin?
Let me see. Hello, Ben. Can you advise for the pickup trip from the airport? Which bus we will use? How many seats we have?
Okay, so we have 16 16 seat.
16.
Yeah, 16. Yeah.
So for the trip one, arrival time at around 10 a.m. There will be 10 students. And for the trip the second trip, the arrival time will around 2:20, and we have 5 students.
Okay, if you want to join, you want to wait at the airport and join the bus, you can let Nancy or Bin know on the Zalo group, but again by a certain deadline, right, Nancy? So that we right side the vehicle.
Yes, I think we need to finalize by end of this month, next due date, 31 December.
Okay. Yeah, 6 additional seats for the first transport. Yes.
I think only 4 because
Huh?
we need to count the driver and bin.
Oh, I see. I was so sorry. Thanks. Other questions? Where to find the best coffee in Vietnam? Egg coffee.
I think it depends on your taste also because you know Vietnamese coffee is quite strong. So I think the more popular one is Trung Nguyen. If you want to buy a gift souvenir back to Singapore, and I think and another popular coffee chain is Highland Coffee. I think around our hotel we'll have some shop.
Miss Saigon perfume. I see.
Yeah, hey, Prof.
Yeah, hi.
On our side at Changi Airport, will we be gathering at Changi Airport before checking in?
No, because everyone is going at different timing.
Okay, what about those that are departing on Sunday on the SP flight?
I will check with my
The one that was
yeah, because I'll be going in I think 2 days earlier. I'll check with my colleague whether
oh, okay.
yeah, okay, I'll check. Thanks.
Okay. All right, thanks.
Thanks. Anyone? Any question? So Nancy, when must you appoint the student leader? By?
So if the student don't want to be the student leader, the one who not choose their roommate because we have one out female student, then she will be our student leader.
I see. Okay. And you have to decide by end of the year as well.
Any recommendation, Patrick? Any potential?
Nothing like that. A student volunteer. If there isn't, then no, we discuss. Yeah. Okay. I think if there's no question, Bin, you have any things else to add?
Oh, okay. I
You
think
want to
I'm
introduce your team, right? Are you alone or you have people
yeah,
supporting you?
yeah, I'm alone right now.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right. On site, will there be anyone supporting you?
Only me as well.
All right. Thanks. Let's look for Bin. Okay, so you have 3 points of contact: Bin, Nancy, and myself. Right. If you are feeling unwell, yeah, let me know, right, or let Nancy know. Okay. Then if you need to see a doctor, of course, look for the ISOS, guided doctors, right? Because you have the REMS form. So in the form, there are some doctors, yeah, which are under the ISOS list. Yeah. So have that list ready in case you need to see a doctor. Okay. If you really have to miss class because you're unwell, right? Don't be too worried. We take that into consideration because students sometimes worried that if they miss class, what happens? Yeah, or I get 0, or I fail the course and so on. So we look at it on a case-by-case basis. Yeah, it's more important to see a doctor and get well. Of course, some of you are more comfortable with self-prescribing. You say, okay, no, for diarrhea medicine, for fever medicine, no, I am used to taking this medicine in Singapore, then bring it along. Yeah, the SUSS insurance is Kit here. Kit, I think there's a question on SUSS insurance.
Yes, currently, Global Learning is actually rolling out this SUSS study abroad portal. So the student will have to go through this portal, right, to do the payment and then do the travel photo form. So I haven't received any update from them. I'm still chasing them for updates and when they can access. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
Global Learning and the person also, I think this is December, quite a number of them. So I've been chasing them, I think, since quite some time already. Still chasing them on this. Yeah. And then since we are on this page, right, about those actually applying for the AEP grant, I think most of the students actually completed the e-modules, but still 4 students. Yesterday actually sent a reminder, so please take the action. If not, then you will not be eligible for this grant. And also, I also need students to send me the official receipts of their air ticket because that is also part of the documents I need to submit for them for audit purposes. Yeah. So like I mentioned earlier during our ethics class that there are 3 components. One is the completion of e-modules, submission of these official receipts and the invoices of the air ticket. Plus the other one is after you finish this course, you need to do a post survey that will be sent out. Likely will be on the last day of the completion of the program. If these components are not completed, you're not eligible for the grant. So I just to make another reminder. So if you want to actually make sure that you actually guarantee you get that, please seek a completion. If not, then we cannot do much for you. And also, we also have a tight timeline to actually do the submissions. Okay, thank you.
Okay. If there's no final question.
I think so. I saw Jason said something. Yes, I do have to leave. So for those actually I received everything, right? I think all are okay, but it's only that those 4 students I vaguely recall is Dawei, Jerome, Kimberly, and one more student I can't remember what's her name. I think I sent an email yesterday about Canvas. So just check your inbox. I think for Jason's right, I have everything already that you sent me. So not the worry. I think currently I only have about 16 students who send receipts to me about the ticket, so I still need 10 more. So please do check and take the necessary action. So the post survey only send to you, the link only send after you complete the course. So do check your Canvas. Okay, thank you.
Okay, that's all. Ken, I'll see you in Vietnam and we'll enjoy the learning journey, right? You can see some of the posts from the previous participants in Beijing as well as the Shenzhen run. It can make it as fun as you make it to be, because if you find that it's fun, then you will find very enjoyable. You find that it's very pressurizing, then you'll find that it's very tiring. So find the fun in this course. Yeah. Thanks. Okay, I'm done. Nancy, any final comments?
I'm good. I don't have any extra comment.
Bin?
More so good. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, send me the slides so that I can post for students. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
So bye-bye.
You, bye-bye.
See you.
See you.